What's up, and welcome to the Real Sisters Podcast. It's your girl NissaAndrea.
I'm MiahDinero.
And I know we missed a week last week, but we
our apologies.
Yeah, I had a lot going on, a lot of
life, just life,
Yeah, I actually went to Miami, and I know I still could have got the video in, but it was just so much running around, working and stuff. And she went to the beach, so we actually went to two different locations. So
she didn't circumstances.
Yeah, and right now we are currently doing everything on our own. We're working, we're doing the behind the scenes editing, putting everything together, thumbnails, so
etc.
Yeah, so it's a lot that we're doing right now, but I promise you, we are not going to miss another week. We are in it. We are going to be consistent, as we have been.
Yeah.
Like, we missed a week or whatever, but things happen, and when you got a lot going on, it is what it is. So, but yeah, we're going to play a little game, and we just going to start off with a little question first. And the question is
icebreaker.
Yeah, a little icebreaker. What would you like to be known / remembered for?
I think I want to be known or remembered by my beauty.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know, just my talent. I don't even know what my talent is, but I want to change the world for the better. I want to have an impact on the world. Like, oh yeah, she really left her mark. So something that's going to change the world for the better. I don't know what it is yet because I'm still enrolled to my purpose. Maybe that's why I don't know yet. But yeah, just something positive. Just put it that way. I don't want to die being remembered something negative or something. She was a hoe, something like that. Nah.
That ain't even gonna be
Some people I remember as them being a hoe.
I'm talking about you, but you ain't gonna be remembered as no hoe.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying.
I hope not.
Probably my beauty, my brand. That's what I want to be known as. The CEO of Dinero Dolls,
Well, right now I'm currently working on myself. Like, I want to be a better sister, friend, daughter, all the above. So I want to be remembered as being a kind-hearted person, generous. I said generous. Generous. Okay. You know what I mean? Just an overall good person. And I also want to be remembered as someone who is like a go-getter, someone that just tries different things, someone that is super successful, a woman that is walking in her purpose, regardless of what it is. Like, I tell people all the time, like, if my purpose is to go out there and pick up strands of grass because God told me to do it, that's what I'm going to do. But I ain't going to get too deep about that or whatever. But I just want to be remembered as like a kind-hearted person, a great person, someone who impacted the world, someone who was giving. Because I'm a giving person. I give my last to really anybody. So I just want to be remembered as that.
And I don't care what God has as my purpose. I just want to accomplish that. So if it is, picking cotton or something, I want to fulfill that purpose. I want to, fulfill that vessel,
And another thing too, like, I remember talking about doing the podcast, and I prayed about it. I was like, I prayed about it, and I'm not saying this is my purpose, but this could be leading to my purpose. I know I've said that before, but I always talk about how, like, when I graduated from high school, how I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I had no idea. I mean, I'm going to say this. I thought I wanted to be a nurse, but I thought I wanted to be a nurse because of what other people were saying. I wasn't doing it for myself. But I feel like every step that I've been through in my 20s has led me to entrepreneurship, because I remember when, I say this all the time, when I went to school for accounting, I had no idea about entrepreneurship, none of that. I took a class in college, and that's when I first, that first kind of opened my eyes up to entrepreneurship. And that's when I tried to start my business in college. Both of us started a business. And so I feel like, even though I got my accounting degree or whatever, and, I got all these student loans I got to pay back, I still feel like going through college, if I didn't go through that step, I wouldn't be doing the things that I'm doing
or
now.
where you are now.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I said to say that. So
you got to be a firm believer of everything happens for a reason.
yeah,
If you not, and it's just like, dang, what I'm doing this for, God? If you want me to be over here,
yeah, because
so
I could have easily beat myself up when I got my medical assistant diploma or whatever you want to call it. Like, because after that, I was like, dang, this is not what I want to do. I didn't beat myself up about it. I just said I'm gonna keep going. I'm still young. I'm in my 20s. I went back to school, and I'm like, everything, like you said, everything does happen for a reason. And I met some good people when I went to medical assistant and in college and stuff. So it's like at the same time, I don't know, like when I get to where I'm going, I may think of a person like that would be a good person to be on my team or do such, etc. You know what I'm saying? You just never know, like what's your reason of coming across the people that you came across. So I don't beat myself about none of the things that I did in my past. So yeah. But the next thing we're gonna do is it's another little. This is actually like a game. That right there, you know, I went on a little rant or whatever. But we're gonna do a game. It's called Kiss, Hug, Slap, and she's gonna give me 3 people, and I'm gonna pick one that I'll kiss, hug, or slap, and then I'm gonna give her 3 people. So it's gonna be, you know, we're gonna do it twice. So I'm gonna do it twice. She gonna do it twice. You wanna go first?
You want me to ask you?
Yeah, you go first.
Okay, my 3 people. So you gotta pick who you want to kiss, who you want to hug, and who you want to slap. Between Jacob Lattimore, Michael B. Jordan, Da Vinci.
Oh, that's tough.
It's tough.
Okay. So you said Da Vinci.
Ooh, they my favorites.
You said Da Vinci.
Da Vinci, Jacob Lattimore, and Michael B. Jordan. So who would you kiss out of them 3?
Da Vinci, Michael B. Jordan, and who?
Jacob Lattimore.
Jacob Lattimore.
You know who Jacob Lattimore
I know who
is?
Jacob Lattimore is. You know I know who that is. Okay, so off gate, I'm sorry. I gotta kiss Da Vinci.
Okay.
I got to.
My God.
And I'm gonna give Michael B. Jordan a hug, and I'm gonna have to slap Jacob Lattimore.
Okay.
I mean, I'm
So
sorry.
you think Da Vinci look better than Jacob? I mean, look better than Michael B.
Well, Da Vinci is my overall, like,
favorite.
yeah. He's top of anybody. I don't care. So, okay. So this is yours. We got Dave East.
Okay.
We got Damson Idris. You know what that is, right? And we got Jay Morant.
John Morant?
John Morant.
Who's the person?
See? He's
Dave East, John Morant, and Snowfall guy. So I'm gonna go ahead and slap him. Snowfall.
What? You don't think
He's
he's cute?
cute, but
What? He is fine to me. He is fine.
John Morant, and
I would have.
Dave.
Damson look better than John Morant. I'm sorry.
What he look like now?
What you mean?
I was fishing
I'm about
that
to
last
show you.
episode of Snowfall.
Well,
I can't get that image out of my head. I
What
didn't even
is
watch
it?
it, but y'all was ranting all over social media. I didn't help but see the last scene, and that was disgusting.
What is it? What do you do? I don't watch it.
I know that's not what he looked like. You know what I'm saying? In real life,
I don't know. He's just fine
But-
to me.
he's cute, but just that I can't get that alcohol scene out my head. I can't.
This.
Yeah, I can't get that out of my head. I can't.
Ew.
You got to see the actual clip of that.
So, wait. So he's out of it because it says Goodbye Franklin.
Yeah, that's done. So far done.
Oh, Snowfall is done. Oh, wow.
That's how he ended up.
Wow.
He had like $700 million and he ended up as an alcoholic. And that's based on like a true story.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. I don't know. He's still cute to me. Okay, go ahead.
I wasn't even into Snowfall, y'all. I just seen.
I don't watch it either, so.
Jaquay watched it, that's how I kind of seen some of it. But
So you said Damson you would slap. So what
you don't
about?
have to slap him because of the alcohol. I
You
can't.
have to kiss.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna kiss Dave East and I'm gonna hug John Morant. You know what I'm saying? John kind of cute too with that hair. I don't know. That little rainbow hair. I had a dream about that.
Rainbow hair.
Yeah, I seen him. You see his hair.
Oh yeah, I did see that. That's not cute.
But he cute though. I ain't gonna lie. You know.
No, he is cute, but he got like a wide mouth.
All right. The next three. Lil Meech. Stefan Diggs. You know what Stefan Diggs is?
I don't.
Oh my God.
Stefan Diggs.
You gotta look him on Instagram. STEFON.
EF? Oh.
STEF, yeah.
Right here.
You gotta find another. You gotta find another picture.
Okay. I mean, that's the first one.
Why is when people want to show you a picture, they look at the worst picture? Like, he got better pictures than that.
I mean, he cute.
When you show somebody your boyfriend, they pick the ugliest picture.
Yeah, I ain't never seen him.
Okay.
So you say him, Meech,
and Idris Elba. You know,
I know who Idris is. He asking me. I know who Idris is, but Idris is. He gonna be my sugar daddy. Okay, so Stefan Diggs is cute.
He is cute.
And then I heard Meech was, you know, I ain't gonna
you can't
say
get
it.
it.
I ain't gonna say that.
Can't
I ain't
get
gonna
that
say
musty
it.
out. But the Vinci vouch for him. He was like, he ain't musty, you know. He ain't
Okay, I'm
musty.
gonna have to kiss Stefan Diggs.
Okay.
Cause he cute. It's just that one picture, but he cute and he tall and he got and he tatted
And he
up
played
too.
football. That's cute.
And he tatted up. Look how he look.
That's kind of cute.
That is cute. It's like, oh, he is fine.
Yeah, Stefan Diggs. Like, you gotta see him.
Okay, so what was the other stuff? Meech and
Idris.
So I'm gonna hug Meech and I'm gonna have to slap Idris.
Idris over. I mean, Meech over Idris, really?
Meech is short though. Let me look.
You gotta look at Idris Elba again.
I know what Idris look like. You give it. It's hard.
He a grown man. He gonna put little Meech over him. Anyway, y'all.
Let me look.
See, folks always picking the ugliest picture. Everybody got better than
No, that is a bad picture
that.
though.
We know he old. You know how old folks is. Old
Yeah,
folks.
like don't care. Oh, him with his beard though, with that little salt and pepper. That's kind of cute. He fine, but like you gotta think like.
Meech is cute.
Well, it's just kissing. Let me look at Meech. I know I'm taking forever.
Yes. You know what these niggas look like?
Why did he change his name? Never mind.
It's Meech BML, something like that.
Little Meech Gang.
Oh, he changed it.
Yes. Look at that.
Got a little peanut head.
I'm gonna have to. Let me look at him. He ain't got nothing on Da Vinci though. I'm sorry. He is cute though. I'm gonna keep it like I had it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Meech
keep it
is
like I
cute.
had it. All right, so we got Michael Rainey Jr.
I know that's my guy.
Hold on, I gotta think of two more.
Not Michael Rainey.
I had to throw him in there. Yeah, feel me. Okay, so this is hard for me because the celebrity thing, like, I don't know, like.
Yeah, she had time to pick up people too.
What's his name? Lorenzo Tate. What's his name?
Lorenz Tate.
What's his name? Lorenz Tate. Okay.
What?
He's cute.
Yeah, Lorenz Tate is cute, but.
Alright, I'm gonna just be simple and basic. Chris Brown.
Lord.
Cause you stole mine. You stole like two of mine.
Da Vinci and him. You know, I
Yeah.
don't want to fit Da Vinci over anybody.
Yeah.
But,
And I had Meech on mine too.
you could have been the same. No matter.
It's all good.
Who am I kiss? Who am I? Michael,
I know you
Lorenz,
saying
and Chris Brown.
So you gonna slap Chris Brown? I would slap Chris Brown too. I couldn't think of
Yeah, I
nobody.
feel like I'm gonna kiss Michael. That's my guy.
Man,
that
I don't
chemistry.
care. He is younger than me, but he is fine. I don't
We got
care.
that chemistry already.
How?
Don't worry about good.
Let Jaquay hear that. Jaquay, you hear that?
Oh, I forgot.
Like, what you mean y'all got that chemistry?
Not like that. We're just cool.
Since when? Since when?
I'm gonna kiss Michael.
But since when?
Since back in the day.
Also, you want hug?
Hug Lorenz. That's my guy. I love Lorenz Tate too. And I probably slap Chris Brown.
Yeah, because you saw that cigarette in his hand at the time. What a cigarette?
Yes,
like, stop. I still love Chris Brown though. I still like his music and everything. Mm-hmm. And I hate how people still bashing him about something that happened so long ago.
No, Rihanna over that. He over that.
Yeah. So that's probably why he doing the things he do now, because of y'all.
He's still gonna be a legend. He's golden.
Exactly. He don't care. He care. I'm pretty sure he'd be bothered by some of y'all comments, but.
Yeah, but so speaking of Chris Brown, don't he have a tour coming up?
No. A lot of people actually got tours coming up now, and I'm thinking I'm going to see Jasmine Sullivan and Janae and Queen Nasha in June, and then the trip.
Oh yeah, we will be in North Carolina.
We are officially networking and being on other people's podcasts starting in May. This month. We
in about 2 weeks we'll be taking our first business trip as a team. Well, half our team not going, but
yeah. So this is gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope because this the podcasts that we're gonna be on, they are pretty big. They get a lot of views or whatever. But
this is just
to network and get comfortable with the things that we're doing and stuff. Because like I said, this podcast is going far, and kind of like to get our podcast out there to network. Yeah. So it's gonna be dope. But yeah, we're going to New York. So yeah,
it's just the start of opportunities. It's what they say. You don't find opportunities, you create them. Mm-hmm. So it's just start of a new life, and I thank God where He has brought the podcast. You know what I'm saying? To be able to actually travel out of state. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To be on other people's podcasts and network and kind of fellowship, with other people that's on the same path as us. You know what I'm saying? Because Black people are always kind of competition. They always want to gatekeep. So it's good when Black people invite you or, allow you to be on their platform as well, to get a little boost, a little shout out, There's nothing wrong with that nowadays. But Black people swear you can't get up off them, which is...
Yeah. And, even though we're traveling for business, of course we're going to make it a trip. Make sure you guys follow our Patreon. We are going to have behind the scenes stuff on there. Everything's going to be posted on our Spotify and Apple Podcasts and everything. So RSS.com. It's a podcast platform if you don't know about that one. Yeah, so we just got a lot of stuff coming, and like she said, I just want to thank God for giving me this idea of starting a podcast and stepping out of my comfort zone. Definitely. And being in front of a camera, because being in front of a camera is something that neither one of us is used to. But I'm just, excited about it. And I was talking about earlier when I was talking about like college and stuff. A lot of people say you shouldn't go to college, but I say everybody should go that 1 year, that first year. See how you like it. Experience. Yeah, if you don't like it, okay, cool. You figure out another thing. But going to college really brought out my personality. I met different people. I did stuff outside of my comfort zone. Because a lot of times when you graduate and then you just go to a community college and you're working, I ain't gonna say it's never going to, depending on other things that you're doing with your life. But I feel like you have to experience those things to become that person that you're supposed to become. I used to be a quiet girl, didn't talk. I'm still quiet, but I talk more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid to do things, and I like being uncomfortable. Yeah. So.
But me, honestly, I really wished I didn't go to college. Yeah, it did open up some doors for me, like comfort zones, and I did stuff that wasn't like the normal for me, I guess I did in college, but
Why not though? You had fun in college.
I did have fun, but I want that to reflect now.
What you mean?
Like, I don't really have no friends I can call from college. I went to on campus 4 years. Why don't I have a single friend from college? And I feel like I put myself out there. I talk to girls, and
you did
I don't
have
have anything
friends,
to show
though.
for
It was just,
I guess circumstances, cool, yeah.
yeah.
But I should still have at least one friend from
And then
college
COVID too. You gotta think.
Yeah,
like
that's
your
true.
last year, you were gonna, have an apartment with 3 other girls that you didn't know. You could have became friends with them, but because of COVID, you had to come back home. So you don't know what could have happened. But we talked about why everything happened for a reason. College is, you went through college for a reason.
Yeah.
And you got the job you got now. You wouldn't be making the money that you're making now if it won't afford that degree.
That's true.
Because if you would have just came out of college 9 times out of 10, you might would have been making a little bit, but you would not be near what you're making now.
Yeah.
Like us, a lot of people in the world don't make what we make right now. So
people work like that. You doing good to be 23. I was 23. I wasn't making nothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah, I get that. It's just like, dang, I should have.
So I don't
something.
I don't look back at anything and say like I hate I did this or I wish I didn't do this, because I feel like everything has made me who I am. It's just like anything that you go through. Like when you go through a relationship and something happened, you learn from that. Like you learn from it. It's the same thing. When you go through things, like you learn from every situation to help you become the person that you're supposed to be.
True.
So I feel like it's a good thing that you.
It's like, dang, I feel like my career could have kind of took off at the age of 18. Rather than me starting, you know what I'm saying, at 23, but which I'm not.
What you mean your career could have took off at 18? You were just graduating.
I wish I would have had the entrepreneur mindset at 18 years old. Like going into like knowing what I wanted to do and trying to pursue that at 18 years old. Like people nowadays, they have that opportunity.
But figuring out what you want to do is hard.
Yeah, it is hard, but
it's not an easy thing. That's why you go through life, you take it day by day.
I want to wish I started YouTube before college at least, and I could have been posting and vlogging in my free time. I had a lot of free time in college, low key. I can look back and kind of say I did.
Yeah.
But you can't go back and say you wish you would have did something or you wish things like that. So, but yeah, it's just a thought.
But maybe the reason why I look back too, like maybe the reason why we didn't start YouTube or we didn't start the podcast or any other thing that we started, because we didn't have that. We wasn't the person, we didn't have that mindset. So us being like, we're gonna vlog, we might have gone, I don't want to vlog, like I don't want to do that. It might have been something that we didn't want to do. You remember what Steve Harvey was talking about on the podcast, how he was saying if he would have, he didn't get success till he was 38. He said when he was 30, if he would have got that kind of money, he might not be where he is now. So you gotta, so you gotta think about that too.
Sharp and Steve Harvey, that's a great podcast. Got over 3 million views in like 2 weeks.
So yeah, that's why you gotta really think okay, would I have really been serious about this a long time ago in college? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Like
a lot of people won't serious until they got that email like, oh, you can do this, you can do that. Like, oh, snap, let me take this serious. Or they got that sign that was like, oh, maybe I should take this serious. But yeah.
And I have a YouTube channel, and I do I kind of figured out my niche. Like I do hygiene stuff because I like stuff that smell good. And I wrote in my journal, God, show me a sign, show me a sign this is or isn't for me. And I put, what did I put? Yes. Like if I see this, then that means keep going. If I see this, then it says stop. And the thing that I put, yes, I see, it was something random that came to my head. It was pepper. Wasn't like salt and pepper, but like a red pepper. I don't see those often. And when I go in the store, like I said, I was like, that ain't what it means. I have to see it like random in a weird place. And then I forgot what it was if I don't see it. It's in my journal, I forgot. But I was scrolling on TikTok. This was like 2 weeks after I had posted. You remember I sent it to you? You don't remember me? And it was just a random video that popped. And I was about to scroll past it, and then something told me to keep watching. It was a little girl, and the mama was talking about how the little girl saw a pepper and bit it, and she showed the pepper. And I said, what?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was like, wow. So I'm gonna keep going my YouTube channel. It's really uncomfortable. Like the videos that I do is kind of uncomfortable for me. But if it's what I need to be doing, then that's what I'm gonna keep doing. Because I asked God for it. I prayed about it. I fasted. But I've been fasting since January, on and off. I'm starting to fast May 1st. So
just keep going. I mean, them signs will make you keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, when I saw that, I said, bro, I gotta keep going. Like, I cannot stop. And I'm like, I don't get I be having so many video ideas. When I say I got a list of like 50 videos I can do, literally, and I ain't gonna lie, like, I have not been consistent like I am with the podcast, but I gotta push myself.
And you know you're on the right track, though.
Yeah, I'm on the right track for sure. Like, I gained like over 100 and something subscribers in like a month and a half. So, and that may be a little bit to some people, but it's a lot to me. So,
and then you can't keep praying for something and journaling for something and then not putting the work in. So, like, faith without works is dead. Like, I put it on my Facebook the other day. Because what was I watching? Cam Newton and Pretty V podcast, and they had said it, and it just like a light bulb went over my head.
They said what?
Faith without works is dead.
Oh yeah.
So like you want to pray and journal, meditate, manifest, all that. You gotta actually put into actions towards those goals.
You really do, because I see people all the time.
Hard.
People all the time talking about they manifesting. You manifesting, but you ain't putting the work in.
Yeah.
You sitting here talking about I want this brand new car, but you sitting at home all day not working, not doing anything to get that car. So you know what I'm saying. But it's like a person that's right now manifesting. I want this brand new Camry or G-Wagon or whatever they want. You gotta work for that. God is not going to give you that. And it was something I was watching, and it was saying how they wanted, what did they say? It was like they want to go to heaven. They want the kingdom of heaven, but they also want the luxury here too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we only get one life. And I watch a lot of YouTube, so I heard it was like a little short clip of DDG saying something. He was like, we only get one life. Like, don't spend it life regretting or hating what you do. Because it is like, people be like, oh yeah, you stick with that job. Stay with that job. That's not something that's not in my head. Like, like the job that I'm grateful for. You have to be grateful for the moment that you're in. And I'm grateful for my job. At one point I was like, man, I don't want to do this, but I am not like that anymore. Like, now you see, I be doing work on the weekends. Like, I'm like, this work has to get done. This is what I am here for. This is what God has for me to do right now in this moment. And maybe I don't see the reason or the purpose behind it, but when I get to wherever I'm going, it's gonna all be worth it. So you just gotta be grateful for where you are. You can't sit here and manifest stuff and expect for other stuff to happen. You gotta be grateful for where you are. You gotta thank God for where you are in the moment. And
because you can take that back any second. That's why I always fail to realize sometimes that I be complaining like, I don't want to work this job. I'm tired of driving 40 minutes to get to work. And but then I sit and think like, I'm complaining, but this is all temporary. Like, I pray to get where I'm at. Why am I complaining?
That's the thing. Like I said, we praying to get somewhere with the podcast. We praying to get somewhere with our YouTube. But is that going to make us satisfied at the end of the day? We don't know.
You're never satisfied.
Yeah, that's true. You're never really satisfied. But I want to be able to live the life of, I don't know, like, if I could be like a travel accountant, I would. But I want, in my job, I want to be able to travel to do what I want to do, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing. I love what I do, don't get me wrong. I just want to be able to be free and do that. Be on the road and
free
work.
Is definitely the word, free.
Like freedom. I don't want to have to ask you to take off. I don't want to have to let you know when I gotta leave early. I'm tired of that. I think that's the biggest issue. It's not the job. It's not the people. It ain't even the commute for real. It's just having to ask to be off. Make sure you got PTO. I'm just tired of that. Like, I want my own freedom, my own calendar. You know what I'm saying? I want my own schedule.
And I saw this thing too. It said, if you're not grateful for where you are, if you're complaining about where you are, God is not going to bless you for that next thing. He's just not. And another thing too, even though I'm praying to get there, I know that I'm gonna be constantly working. We go on vacation, stuff, and so I'm going on vacation. I'm gonna have to take my laptop. I'm gonna have to check those emails. I'm gonna have to do what I have to do. But at the end of the day, that's what I want.
Mm-hmm.
That's the type of life I want. I would prefer to be my own boss rather than working for someone else. And like I said, I'm gonna get there. And it's like I heard the word. I was watching a live video. I don't watch TV. I watch podcasts. I listen to live videos and little small clips, motivational clips. That's all I do. So I was listening to this live, and they was like, just stay consistent. They was like, cause one of the girls like she don't know where she going or whatever. Just stay consistent. You will get your answer.
Yeah.
Stay consistent. That's a part of manifesting. You manifesting something that you want. Like we're manifesting for our podcast to be something big one day. We're putting the work in. We're being consistent. We dropping videos every Tuesday. Yeah. We don't know what this podcast gonna turn into. When I start this podcast, we want to talk about relationship. What was it? Relationship, sex, mental health. We don't even do that no more. Like the podcast has changed, and it's been what, 4 or 5 months,
and that's okay.
And that's completely fine. Like I said, the podcast it's just gonna become whatever it's supposed to become.
Yeah.
And like I said, I pray to God about the podcast, so it's just like we doing our thing. So
whether who here, who not, whether you support us or you don't, whether you share or you don't. I saw a post on Facebook. The first top was like,
I know what you about to say.
The support system. It was like me by myself. Then the second half was the congratulations. Everybody. Oh, that's my cousin.
And the thing is, and I'm not saying that because I'm not this kind of person, but I'm gonna remember who was there, who believed in me, who trusted me, and right now, I can count on one hand who have. I know. I'm just thinking about all the people in my head right now who I know that has supported me, who watches my videos, who tell me, "Oh, you did good on that. You did this, that, and the third." I'm gonna remember that.
Even share it. You can like it and share it without even watching it for real, and that's support to me.
Yeah. Like the thing is, like I do the podcast because I love it, because it's for fun. Like I'm not worried about the outcome. I'm really not. I'm genuinely not worried about the outcome. I do this podcast because I enjoy talking about things and just doing something different. It's fun. Like it's fun, and I think it helps. I know it helps me, and I feel like our podcast could help someone else.
Yeah.
So yeah, and
that's all. I want to impact other people. I want other women or even other men to watch it and be like, oh, I never thought about life like that, or I want to look at this situation different just because of what they said or what they did.
Yeah.
That's why we just want to share our experiences and our journey.
And right now we just plan on like just doing solo videos until we find like-minded people that wants to be on the podcast. Because although we have had artists on and those were great people that were on, this is not the type of podcast we're having. And I also feel like we can't hold our own. We don't need to have nobody else on. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that's up here. So once we find those like-minded people that want to be on and can talk about the things that we talk about, it's just going to be me and her doing our thing and talking. And there's nothing wrong with it. Because I feel like we're holding our own, and that's the only thing that matters.
Yeah.
So, and I also started my praise and worship last week. And, what I do in my praise and worship is I read a scripture in the Bible. I'm trying to finish the whole Bible, which I know it's gonna take a long time. I read the scripture in the Bible. I pray. I write in my journal, and then I meditate. And I'll do this either some mornings or like on the weekends I do it in the morning, and then during the week I do it at night, and I involve like her and then my mom or whatever. So I just wanna I genuinely just want that connection with God, and I can feel it. And I can feel like I can hear him more. And I feel like this is a season for me to isolate myself. Like to isolate from, I don't want to say the wrong thing. No. I'll tell you off camera. how I have been feeling, but But yeah, I just don't.
You don't want anything hindering you?
No,
relationship with him?
no. I don't. I know nothing is going to hinder me, but I feel like the things that I have been doing for the past couple of years is I'm not that person anymore.
And that's okay.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to be the woman that I'm supposed to be for him, and I think that's another reason why I don't want to date or anything. So I don't know. There's nothing wrong with dating or nothing, but I've just been meeting guys that's like,
you see that red flag, quit. Like,
no, I mean, it's not even. I just want a godly man. He ain't got to be all about God. I'm not saying that, but if he know God.
So you ain't met nobody that actually know God. Not actually know him, but
like that has a relationship. I mean, I have, yes, but it's, I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm ready to date right now. I feel like this is a time. That's what I'm basically saying. Like when I say isolate myself, like I feel like this is a time for me to figure out stuff about myself as a whole before I try to be in a relationship. Because when you're in a relationship, you got to worry about another person. It's hard to know yourself as a whole in a relationship.
I disagree with that. What if you know yourself before you get in that relationship?
That's what I'm doing now. I'm learning myself.
But I thought you could still learn yourself.
I'm not saying that you can't. I'm not saying that you can't learn yourself in a relationship, but it's hard for me to explain. But I was watching something and they were saying like when you're in a relationship, it makes it harder for you if you don't know yourself as a whole going into a relationship, and a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
Then it makes it difficult. Not saying that you can't, but when you got to worry about another person, like making them happy and stuff, it's hard to really. You're not focused on yourself 100%.
No, I don't know. Cause what if that person is like a reflection of you, and it shows you things in yourself you didn't even know, or they point out stuff about yourself that you.
I'm not talking about your relationship in general. I'm not talking about like yours. I know, but I'm saying that's basically what you referring to.
No, I was watching Love Is Blind. That's why they get married before they even see each other. Right. Not really get married, but sight unseen, blah blah blah. And like the couple, they still married to this day. It's a black couple. And she was saying like he like point out stuff in her that she never even knew, or see stuff in her that she never even seen. And like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you can kind of figure yourself out.
You can, yes, but at the same time,
I don't know if it's harder. Why would it be harder?
It is harder because when you're not just focused on you, you have to worry about another person. That's just like if I had a kid.
Yeah.
I gotta worry about that kid too. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's easier. It's easier for you to do it. That's what I'm saying. That's basically what I'm saying. It's easier for me in my life right now, my journey. I feel like I want to learn myself as a whole before I be in a relationship because I want to be the best version of myself. Yeah. And I'm not saying that, I mean, it's people that go into relationships that's not the best version of themselves and that person helped them become the person they're supposed to be. Yeah. I'm just talking about me now, like from what I've been through in the past, and I say this, but I feel like this is just me, what I'm saying about myself. And I even seen another girl say this. She was like, in your 20s, like, use that time for yourself. Because in your 20s, like, dating and being in these long relationships that ain't going nowhere, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people don't need to be in your life. So yeah, just for me right now, in my season, my journey right now, I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm ready to date, but then I'm like, I want to just be the better version of myself. Like, I just want to go into a relationship whole and not, so then when I'm in that relationship, I still know how to make that time for myself and not be all about that person. Even though when I'm in that relationship, yes, but I feel like in a relationship, it's important to have that space. Being with that person all the time, it's just not something that healthy. I want. Yeah.
Not healthy at times.
Yeah, when you with that person all the time, because it's like, dang, I'm with this person all the time. And then by the time you in your 40s and 50s, you like, dang, like, I'm with this person. I've been with this person all this time. But it just, that's why that's another thing. So I want to marry my best friend.
Yeah, real love.
So, yeah, real love.
I want to get married now, and then by 40, we like, we don't want to be together. That's another thing. Like, you spend all your 20s with a person, and by the time y'all 38, 39, it's like, you don't even want to.
They start looking at other people.
Yeah,
and
I ain't got time for
that.
that. I really don't got time for that. Yeah,
So it's like, yeah. I was gonna say something, but I don't know.
Sorry.
You're fine.
But yeah, I get that though. You know, just take time for yourself.
So that's basically what I'm doing now. Like, I want to lose weight. I'm gonna get this breast reduction. I am getting closer to God. It's just a lot of stuff that I'm doing right now, and I feel like if I was in a relationship or dealing with somebody that in a way, yeah, and it could distract me in a good way. If I meet somebody that's just doing the same exact things that I'm doing, which would be difficult to find, then okay, we could do that together. But I don't want to, and I don't want to meet somebody and then they're like, doing the things that I'm not doing. I just want to. That's why I want to become that person so I can attract the man that I want, because I can't sit here and say I want a man that do this, this, and this, but then I'm not that yet. So I want to become that, and then So
Which is understandable. I get that.
That's just a little rant. I don't even know how I got on that topic, but yeah. So I guess we can go ahead and talk about the realest advice you can give. The realest advice I can give is go through the steps of life. Like when I was talking about earlier, when I was saying about I had to go through all those things, but I didn't know. Go through those steps and those things, and you will eventually realize, oh, I did this because of this, or I went through that just because I met this one person. It could be anything, but don't beat yourself up about your past. If it's something that you want to do it now.
Yeah.
Do it today. Like, you get 24 hours in a day, 7 days in a week. Like, you just make the time for it. Whether it's 30 minutes, like, just make the time for the things that you want to do. Like, keep going. Don't give up.
Yeah. Well, I think I agree. Piggyback on that. Kind of. Some progress is better than no progress. Like, whatever you want to do, just do it. Bad was itching. Like, take those steps and don't miss a step. That's what I should say. Don't miss a step trying to get to where you want to go just for quick money.
Because you're looking at what other people
doing or where they at now. Because I'm pretty sure if they where they at, they hit every step to get there. I'm pretty sure. And I don't feel like there's no shortcuts or no easy ways to get around stuff to get to your goal. So yeah, take them steps day by day. Enjoy the journey. We had a podcast on that a few episodes ago. Enjoy the journey. Take it in. Like, this is something you want to do, you're going to enjoy every step of it. Mm-hmm. If you like making cakes, you're going to enjoy every step. You're not going to miss a cake. I mean, you ain't going to miss an ingredient. So just take that with life. And life is going to life regardless. So just take that and count those bad days of joy. I love saying that now. So yeah.
But yeah, that's it. And
check out our social medias, our platforms, which is Spotify, etc., etc. And audios also get posted on the same day that the video drops on YouTube. So yeah.
It's your girl NissaAndrea.
I'm MiahDinero, and we'll see y'all next